Okay, so I might have to do this in a part two. I actually pulled everything out of that closet from the midsection. There is one thing set on the bottom, my husband's comic book collection, and then I have not touched the upper stuff in there yet. I'll get to that in a minute, but I want to show you what I got pulled out, some of the stuff I'm getting rid of. And these bags have all been consolidated, so there's stuff inside each bag pretty much. But first of all, there's 3 large pieces of photography equipment. These tall pieces here are brand new. They've never been used. They're covered in dust right now. But I'm going to see about putting them on Craigslist or something like that. Or then I'll give them away on Facebook if nobody takes them. And if that don't work, I'll give them Goodwill. But there's my tripod too. That doesn't get to go anywhere. Alright, and these purses, which I thought I was going to get rid of a whole lot more. Hold on one second. Okay, well, I want to start with my defaults because I'm keeping these 4. I'm going to let go of these 2. They don't really make me happy. This one never did it, just not enough room in these little flat things. This one I did love for a long time, but not so much now. These 4 I do love. This one here is really awesome. I just haven't used it, so I'm going to have to make a point to use that one now or just let it go. This one I love using. Everybody loves it when I pull it out. They're like, oh, that's nice. I like that one. These 2 are brand new. I have not used them yet. Or I should say, they're new to me. They came from Goodwill, but they have no damage whatsoever on them. So I really like them. Okay, anyway, there's my billfolds. And back to the purses. This Hollister bag, I cannot give away. It's my go-to bag. If I get bored with any bag in the world, I can start pulling that one out, and I'm happy for a little while. This one here, my husband actually got me last Valentine's Day. It's covered in dust too. Everything was in that closet's dusty. I'm thinking very seriously about going ahead and letting this one go. It's very nice. It's a great bag, but I don't really use it. I don't really like these here on it too much. I don't know yet. I don't know yet. I'm debating on this one, but like I said, I don't use it much, and it is covered in dust. This one here is a brand new bag, which I do intend to use. And again, it's not brand new. It's brand new to me, but it has no damage. So again, I got this for like $3.50 at our local Goodwill, but I do like it a whole lot. So this will be the next bag I use. The one I'm using is kind of wearing out, so that'll be that. These 2 here, these are suitcases, and inside them are some waterproof fanny packs, basically the kind of thing you'd wear at a water park or something to keep your phone dry. There's also a couple crossbody bags in here because I don't like my regular purse, obviously, when I go somewhere like that. And this is our actual suitcase. This suits me and my husband. My son also borrowed it last year for his beach trip. Nice bag, really is. And this one came from Amazon, so I'll link it below so you can check that out. It's a really nice suitcase, and it has openings everywhere. And as small as it is, it literally holds plenty for 2 people for a week-long beach trip. And this bag here, these hold my bonfire bags or even beach things I take to the beach with me. There are 3 waterproof basically large towels in here, so you can just throw them down on the wet sand or anywhere, and your booty's not going to get wet. So that's helpful, and I love those. These get used a lot, actually. And of these 2 things I'm going to let go. This is a waterproof, basically ocean bag, so you can take your clothes to the water and not have to worry about them getting wet. But I don't really need that, so I'm going to give that to my dad, who likes to fish and do other things. And this one here, I don't know what I'm going to do. I do think it's a brand new hiking bag. It was courtesy of Amazon. Well, not Amazon, but a company through Amazon back when they were doing reviews. I did review it. It's a nice bag, but I really have no use for it. We don't really go hiking, so I'm going to probably try to rehome that, sell it, donate it, whatever. And this right here is literally a box of rocks that came from gem mining and friends and people giving them to me because they didn't like them. There will be a couple rocks pulled out of there and kept, but the rest of the suitcase is probably going to find its way to Goodwill for some happy kid to enjoy. And if y'all are wondering what the racket is, my son has found one of his guitars in the closet. And of course he's enjoying that. Okay, so these were also in the closet. We got one empty guitar case underneath there. And then this top one here had the guitar he's playing in it. Here's a guitar that's going to find its way somewhere else if he'll let me. The head popped off several years back. We took it and we had it repaired, but of course it would never be right. So the cat knocked it over, the head popped off again, and I think I'm just done fooling with it, but my son loves it and he's very sentimental about it. But this is one of his replacement items. It's pretty awesome. Okay, I know people are probably going to ask about this couch. It is thrashed. However, it was given to us like 6 months ago. It had all of its leather still on these pieces. This is a 4-piece, like a sectional kind of deal. And it had 2 other pieces with it, but they were coming apart like that. So it doesn't have any holes in it, just all the black stuff spilling off of it. It's still very comfortable. It's not damaged other than the peeling. So I'm not chunking this when it's comfortable and perfectly usable. I do think I will try to redo it at some point, and if that doesn't work out for me, then we'll chunk it. But it's pretty awesome to just sit on and chill out. And nobody has to worry about getting it dirty. It's not like they're going to be overly concerned. The lady that gave it to me, when she gave me these 4 pieces, they were not peeling or anything at the time, but she had had it for a long time, and like I said, the 2 pieces she used most looked like these. But these look great, and I guess they were just, it's just time for this one to peel, I guess. So anyway, it looks like crap, but it still works. But these were in there. So, of course, these 2 cases here stay with the 2 guitars in it. This one's going probably out to the building because, like I said, my son's very sentimental over it. Won't let me get rid of it. And this bottom case here, the guitar we used to have for it, I think it died. So I don't know if we're going to keep the case and try to get a new electric for him, or do something else with the case. Of course, you see all my grandson's toys piled high over there. There's 2 baskets. Those Supermans. Ugh. Try sleeping with those suckers and a baby. But anyway, that was all the stuff from this portion of the closet here. You can see that green bucket's my husband's Superman. Or, no, I don't think it's just Superman. It's like all kinds of comic books from when he was young. And then up here, I still have to go through. The books are going to go, I know that. But of course, there's New Kids on the Block cards, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards are probably staying. I don't know what's in these shoe boxes, but we're going to see if I can get rid of all this stuff. I might make it part 3 to show you how it looked after I got everything back in and got rid of everything. So, enjoy, folks.